Hey everyone, Charting Man Dan from ChartGuys.com. You know, behind every single video that we put out every single day, there's a wonderful community of traders that we want to invite you to be a part of. Try the free 7-day trial and gain access to our live market broadcasts every morning and afternoon, interact with hundreds of like-minded traders, or take part in one of our dedicated chat rooms, each led by an analyst that's there to answer your questions in real time. Our trial is risk-free with absolutely no commitment or credit card required to experience the TCG community. For those looking for a head start in technical analysis, check out our entries and exits course in the link below in the description. Get up to speed with the fundamentals of TCG technical analysis and experience over 5 hours of great community-driven trading education. Looking at Twitter, GoPro X, and CHK on the daily and the weekly time frame. So the Twitter bull showing up again. We closed right at exponential and 50-day moving average resistance of 1707. And we closed at the high of the day. So the bulls do have some momentum. We need one more day of follow through for me to be a believer in the short-term strength. And that's because the last bounce attempt high was 1722. We're building a base of support on this 100-day moving average support, and now we need a higher high by breaking above 1722 and trying to see continuation. So we're looking for a bullish MACD cross to try and follow through, but step one is 1722. Then we have the middle Bollinger Band and the 200-day moving average resistances. The weekly time frame is trying to confirm the bullish reversal doji from last week, and we have to get over the high of last week, 1722, in order for that to be convincing. GoPro on the daily time frame, bullish reversal candlestick, rejecting from the lower Bollinger Band on the daily. More often than not, I would say probably 75% of the time, we reject from the lower Bollinger Band on the daily on the first back test of that level. It is a bullish reversal candlestick. It's an inside bar. If we break 789 tomorrow, we will look for confirmation and a short-term upside move. And that short-term upside move is going to be an opportunity to scout for another bearish entry opportunity, in my opinion, if you have not gotten in yet. So resistance after 789 is going to be up at 806, and then we'll be looking at 830 from there. On the weekly time frame for GoPro, we continuously reject from exponential resistance as well as middle Bollinger Band resistance, and here we are seeing the bulls trying to defend the lower Bollinger Band support. So far, so good, but again, just looking for a short-term oversold bounce. X, another big upper wick of profit taking. Friday and Monday, the same thing. We saw a bullish first hour of trading, then we rejected from hourly moving average resistance. It was the 200-hour on Friday, it was the 100-hour today, and then we consolidated the rest of the day, seeing a big upper wick of profit taking left behind. So this is a weak bounce attempt. This is a potential bear flag on the daily time frame still, and if we pull back tomorrow and break 2061, the odds that it is a bear flag will increase. That's the low of the day. Break that low of the day today, tomorrow, and we're going to be looking down towards 1975 support. Weekly time frame, bulls just trying to hold this 100-week moving average. Exponential resistance is still dropping, and the bulls really struggling to get any kind of follow-through. CHK on the daily time frame, rejecting from the middle Bollinger Band, closing at the low of the day with the momentum favoring the bears. If we see a break of 492, we have a lower high and then a lower low, and we head back down to 470. So the bears are in control here. The commodities are weak, and that's because the dollar is starting to see the first signs of strength. Oil has dumped, natural gas has dumped, bounces are short-lived because they are oversold at this point. Weekly time frame for CHK, potential bear flag rejecting from exponential resistance, and if we start to head back down towards that 470 level, the odds that it is a bear flag will increase substantially. So that's what we've got on these names heading into tomorrow, a lot of bearish setups. Even though we are seeing some short-term bullish setups, we know the overall trend is bearish longer term, so we can be scouting bearish entries once the bulls tire themselves out on these short-term bounces. I appreciate you watching. See you soon.